Crazy hearing you talk about that because that was me. I got when I was 19, man.
Oh.
This girl was talking to me on MySpace for months. Girl.
Yeah.
She sent me shit in the mail. She sent me some books with like
Did you have money? What were they doing with you?
I didn't have any money, and they did not get any money out of me. They didn't even try.
Why were you a target? They must have just been lonely.
I don't know, honestly. But they had me talking to her for a few months, and like,
wow,
we talked on the phone. It was really crazy when I think about it. And then like right when they were supposed to come visit, they just made up this crazy story, and that's when I actually thought like, oh, I'm gonna figure out that like if this is real or not. So I took the pictures that she had sent me, posted them on this message board asking people for advice, and then a couple of people hit me up with like that restaurant she's in, that's in Washington D.C. I thought you said she's in London. I'm like, oh no. They're like,
wow.
They're like, if she lives in London, why are there multiple photos of her wearing American Eagle? I'm like, that makes sense. They're like, what about that outlet on the wall? I'm like, all right, so the London thing's a lie. I'm like, yeah, I figured it out pretty soon after. I felt kind of dumb.
Oh no,
yeah.
Telling your deep dark secrets at 19.
I don't mind. It was a good learning experience.
Yeah, I'm sure it happens to so many people.
There's a lot of people who just aren't nearly as savvy as you would assume people are.
I feel bad because I feel like they're always really old when I see that when they finally do email me and I could see their little thumbnail from their Gmail. I'm like, oh god, they're so old. They have no idea how the internet works, and that's why they got caught. And also, I feel so bad.
I feel like there's also something to say for like the people who kind of know that, because I had one fan who reached out to me. So like this guy, he like emailed me and was like kind of saying he was being catfished or whatever, or he thought it was me, and I was like, just a very short email where no, it's not me, like don't waste your money, and send, because I was like, I'm not gonna waste that
I respond
much time.
to those all the time, like, and, nope, it wasn't me.
Yeah, and so then this guy, I told him it wasn't me, and he still chose to believe it was me because he wanted it to be me. And then like I opened up my Snapchat one day for like a documentary, and I was like, okay, like you guys can call me and I'm gonna answer it and talk to it. And so like I'm talking to, like, he ended up calling me and he was like, yeah, I've sent this person like $100,000, blah blah blah. I was like, it's not me. And he goes, oh, I guess I can cut my hair now, because that's how much control, like they can manipulate the person. And that's how much power, like they don't have just power over your finances and this or that. They wanted to be able to control him even cutting his hair.
Wow.
And I was like, to me that was insane, like the amount of power that they try to take over these people.
We need a Netflix documentary on the people who are pretending to be us, because I want to know what kind of people they are. How do they fucking do this all the time?
Oh, there are documentaries. There's like villages in like different parts of the world, and that's like their whole belief system is to like take from the man, and like it's like their whole thing. I don't want to get into detail.
What's
it
called? The Blank Boys? I forget what it's called, but there's like a whole world where this is what they do, is like the scorned lover type scam where they just convince, usually it's people pretending to be a random woman.
Yeah, and not a famous.
And not a famous woman, which just seems like
they
it would be.
pick someone else's photos.
It would be a lot easier to debunk if you were pretending to be a random woman and not a famous woman. But at the same time, then if you're pretending to be Riley Reid, it's a little bit more exciting for them, I guess.
Oh, I'm sure.
But then again, like probably a lot of people getting scammed don't know that you're a famous porn star. They probably just
accidentally come across you.
Right?
Yeah, they might think I'm just a cute girl or whatever. Like,
what a weird world we live in.
I know, it's so bizarre.